In this video, we're gonna look at the two basic variations of the pissing dog exercise. This family of exercises was first introduced to me by Emmett Lewis, so credit where credit is due. And they're great for developing the active side of the middle split. So being able to actively pull deeper into the middle split position. In these exercises, we're gonna start from standing on all fours, and in the variations we're going to look at in this video, we want the hip to stay level. So basically what we want to avoid is letting the hip rise up or move around as we are lifting the leg. So I'm trying to keep my hips centered right over my knees and trying to keep it in place. You can even think about, if I'm lifting the outside leg, you can think about trying to actually push the hip a little bit down towards the floor as you're lifting. Because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing from this position. Lifting the leg out to the side as high as I can. There are a few things to notice here. First of all, I'm keeping quite strict 9 degrees in my legs, by my knees on this side, and I'm trying to keep my knee and my foot in line, so not letting it turn in any way, but trying to keep them very strictly in line. A useful tool for making sure that we keep the hips in the correct position is using a block, placing between our hip and the wall, and then keeping this block in place as I am lifting the leg. This is the basic position. Good way to gauge whether or not you're doing it right is if the glute on the lifting leg, if that feels like it's working hard, you are probably doing it right. Right? The next progression here, we would keep the block. This one would be doing the same, but with a straight leg instead. This will make it significantly harder. First of all, it's now heavier to lift because the lever is longer, but we're also lifting from a deeper position, you could say, from something that is closer to our end range position. Still trying to keep my hip level, or even pushing this hip down towards the floor as I'm lifting. Oopsie. And you can see that I'm not able to lift very high here. Alright? When lifting in this position, there is the possibility of playing around with the amount of rotation. Often you'll experience that you might be able to lift a little bit higher if you think about externally rotating the leg further, trying to point my toes more up towards the ceiling. Yeah. It can make sense to either work for reps, doing a few seconds at a time for reps, up to doing 3 to 5 reps of 10 seconds, trying to lift as high as possible, or just doing one long hold of 20 to 40 seconds.